Makes sense. Well, when I look at the history of your career, there's this interesting gap where you win the U.S. Open, and you've just been on an absolute tear for a long time, and then I don't know exactly what happened, but I know something happened in your career that kind of changed things. Do you care to share that story?
I don't care. I'm happy to share all my story.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us about what happened in your career at that time.
So, when I was 17, I went to Olympics, Sochi Olympics.
Yep.
Then after that, I got eighth place, which is okay, you know.
Made finals.
I didn't win. I didn't win Olympics. I didn't get medals, but Japanese Federation was like, "Dude, you did a good job. Like, what do you want to do next?" And I was like, "What does that mean? What do you want to do next?" I went to Olympics. I got 8th, and I feel great. Is there any next steps from this? And then they're like, yeah, the other country has team, and you don't have a team. You just went to Olympics, just yourself and manager. Why don't you make your team? Then I was like, oh, can I make my team? Then they're like, yeah, we can get you budget, then we can get you sponsors, and like, we can just like do it for you. And I was like, really? All right, let's do it. Then I was like dead serious. I picked 6 men's snowboarder, 5 women's snowboarder, and I made team. And I was like, I felt so good because I was like, hell yeah, I made a fucking team because I went to Olympics. Doesn't matter. I have this much budget right now, so I can do whatever I want to do for them. Not for me, for them. Then I was like talking to manager. His name is Gaku. Then he used to work for the company, snowboarding brand. Then he was one of the team manager for me for a while. Then he quit TM, which was, he works for K2, right? Okay company, big company for snowboarding. He quit that job. Then me and Gaku got in the fucking Japanese Federation, and we went to Olympics together. Then we started making team, right? Then Gaku was coach. Then I was like top dog. Then we made team. Then we went to Colorado, Breckenridge, back in the day, to do like early winter camp before New Year's, because they used to have such a good park before New Year's. So yeah, we rent 2 housing because we try to keep privacy for boys and girls because we were still young. So we didn't want to get any issue about that. So we rent 2 housing. We got 3 Suburbans, which is huge, 3 huge car for like 10 people, right? Then I had a PT guy. I had like some like technical, like crazy tech guy too. Then wax guy. Then we brought everyone to that camp, and ended up I got call from Japanese Federation a couple months later during X Games. Then they're like, hey, like, I just want to make sure, like, I got fucking word from someone, then like, that says you smoke weed while doing camp. Then I was like, what are you talking about? What does that weed mean? I don't know what you guys talking about, right? But yes, I did. But so I was smoking spliff at the outside of the house, which is boy's house. Then someone saw it. Then someone told someone. Then that people told Japanese Federation about I smoke weed during camp. Then ended up, they like keep calling me. And I was like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Then they're like, yeah, like, I don't know, but someone told us, you're smoking weed. then we need to make sure you are doing it or not. We need to make sure. And I was like, yeah, you guys need to make sure that for that thing for sure. But like, where that came from, right? Then ended up they didn't answer anything. Then when I got back to the, oh, by the way, I got second on the X Games.
So this goes from
Nice
early
sidebar.
season. This is going for like a month or so.
Yeah, a month
up
or
until
two.
X Games.
Yeah, up until X Games.
Okay.
You get second place at X Games.
Yeah. Then I got second place at X Games.
What place Sage get?
I think I was maybe done. Short and sweet, buddy.
And then, yeah, ended up, I went back to Japan. Then I got called again. Then I had my agent too. Then agent was like, sounds like you got to deal with this shit right now before you get busy. So I was like, word, I'll go see them. Then I went to see them to talk about it. Then they have Japanese Ski Federation. It's not snowboarding. Japanese Ski Federation has a building in Shibuya. Then I went there to talk to them. Then once I got in the room, couple people was like, came right behind me, locked the door that I just came in. So I, like right after I got in that room, I locked in. Then I didn't have any choice to like answer any question. I gotta answer any question that they ask me. Then I gotta do whatever I can do at that point because I got locked. Then they told me, if you didn't smoke, you gotta prove. Can I give me your hair? Then I was like, hair? I can give my piss, but I can't give my hair to just test the THC. And I was like, no, this is not ideal. Then I'm not gonna give you a hair. And they're like, they trying to say something better to me. They're like, oh, but even though if you tested positive, if you say like, if you give me hair now, I'm not gonna do anything. We're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna, this is not gonna get bigger. Then I was like, that sounds not good. Then ended up, I had no choice. I gave them hair from my roots. So I'll pull my hair out. I had a long hair back in the day. Then I pull my hair out. Then I gave to them. Then I got caught. Not caught. I got trouble after that. Yeah, they called me a month or two later. Then they're like, oh, your hair tested positive. What are you going to do? Then like a few hours later, the news was on the fucking online.
And are you in Japan at this time, or where are you?
I was in Japan, but I took a flight to go to Super Park same day that they released that news. So I didn't got like any media guys around me, but yeah, I got like a little bit.
And it went mainstream
in Japan without name because I was 19 when that happened. So like they didn't say my like actual name, but
Would it say Japanese national snowboarder test positive for weed, basically?
Yeah, basically. That person went to Olympics and now is overage, but when that happened wasn't overage. So that was only one person. That's me. Mm-hmm. So like how they released the news was like, oh yeah, that's Yuki.
It's Yuki. They didn't say your name, but people put it together that it was you.
Yeah.
So what happens after that? The whole country knows you smoked weed, which is a big deal in Japan, unlike America.
Yeah, that was a big deal for sure. Like most of close friends or close people didn't care because, I didn't change because of weed,
Right.
Nothing changed. So like they are like, all right, like we got to think about what we can do from now as a pro snowboarder, because once in Japan, once you get trouble, it's really hard to get back in the mix. It's
Once
like
you're out, you're kind of out.
Yeah, even though like I didn't get cut people treat me like I got cut.
Yeah.
I am butt person, right?
Yeah.
So I was like kind of dealing with that. But at the same time, I really wanted to go back to Olympics to win that contest. So I was like, well, gotta find a way to go back to team and do same shit again. Then they asked me to do rehab-ish program.
And are you still on the team at this point or no?
No.
They
You got
kicked you
kicked off.
fully,
They
just
kicked me
kicked
out.
off team.
Yeah, kicked off team. They stopped my license to do fist contest.
Really?
So
Wow.
if you want to do fist contest, you need license from government
And they
to do
revoked
it.
you.
They stopped my license. So I couldn't do any fist contest for a while. Then I was like, whatever. I still have X Games, US Open, and style every the other contest. So I personally didn't care much, but the people around me, people who supporting me in Japan, was like looking for Olympics for sure. They were looking for Olympics. Then I was looking for Olympics too. So I was like, well, once I said I'm gonna win Olympics, I gotta go back. I gotta do that shit. I can't just like lie to myself. Then I went back to talk to them about that comeback program. Then rehab comeback program. Then they told me like what I'm gonna do for a year or for half a year, right? Then I did it half a year. Like, for example, like go to English school, go see your parents, do a volunteer, like
Volunteers, that you said?
volunteer, yeah.
Yep. Do
Then
some volunteering.
community service.
Community
Yeah,
service.
community
Yeah.
service.
Yep.
Then do lesson for kids
Yep.
at the airbag dry slope place. Then my week schedule was like set for a half a year.
Just
then
doing
I
all
have to write
Journal.
journal.
Yep.
I have to write journal every night. Then I have to send them every single week.
So you're basically on probation, is what we call that.
Were they
essentially.
drug testing you during this process too?
No,
No? Okay.
no drug test while doing it. Then they didn't drug test me after either. Then like after half a year, I did it. Then they said like, basically they said, oh, you didn't do anything. You just did whatever we told you. But that reason we did that rehab program was that because I was the person have something that I want to do, then I don't like to be like on the schedule or like with the everyone. So like they try to put me in the, like a little Japanese mix. Then I did everything what they told me. Then they're like, oh no, you didn't do anything. You didn't think anything. Then I was like, what the fuck? Then what I'm gonna do? What should I do? Then they extended a half more year. And I was like, cool, I'll do it still, because I want to go back. Then I did a half a year. Then I was like kind of trying to figure out what they want. So like I was doing like extra shit to get approved from them. Then after a year before winter, and I was like, how's this work right now? Like I did this like a whole year. I missed one New Zealand trip. I couldn't do this World Cups. Then what's up? Like what are you guys thinking right now? And they answered like same exact things like a half a year before. Then I was like, is this something like gonna change? Like, am I doing something wrong? Or like, is this things has a future? I didn't see any future, like a bright future, if I kept doing it. Then I was like, no, I can't keep doing it because I couldn't get out from the country. I was on the like time schedule, whole week. So I couldn't do any like anything that what I want to do or anywhere. I couldn't go anywhere I want to go. So I was like, this is not fun. Then I waste my year. Their answer was like, nope, nothing changed. Like
There was nothing you were going to do that was going to change their mind that you were going to come back and be like eligible to compete.
No, I don't think I couldn't, like, I don't know. Like they didn't change at all.
And this is the Japanese Ski Federation.
Ski Federation. It's not government.
Yeah.
Japanese Ski Federation.
So
So
what
also I didn't see the test paper. So they said tested positive, but I don't know they tested or not.
You never even got to see the test.
I've never seen it before. Then I waste my almost a year. Then I still getting invite from X Games end of January. It's already winter. Then they couldn't decide like yes or not. Then I was like, fuck this. Like I'm not gonna keep doing it anymore. Then I said like I'm not gonna do this anymore. Then that rehab program was done. Then like they're like, oh yeah, if you stop doing it, you're never able to come back to the team. Are you sure? Then I was like, yeah.
Whoa.
Like better than like wasting my 21 years old prime time. Then I went back to X Games. Then I got destroyed for sure because I didn't snowboard for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah. Then after that, I think that's the like pretty much whole story about program. But like a year later, they offered me to go back to the team if I do like a certain amount of a program again. And then I was like, what made you guys changed, right? So I couldn't understand why they changed. Then I did. Then I got my license back. Then what they told me was like, I thought this whole program was for to go back to the team. Then what they told me was like, all right, your program is done. Now you can start competing from Rev 2 or whatever to collect a point to get back on the team. And I was like,
So they didn't put you back on the team. They just gave you your license back. And then you had to get your points back up, which you couldn't do because you were doing all this probation baloney. And so it just kind of basically, for lack of a better word, fucked you for a year and a half or something.
yeah. Literally, I got fucked. Then, yeah, I lost all my like sense of like competing or snowboarding because I wasn't on the snow for a while doing like the other shit. So, yeah.
Heavy, dude.
That was when I was 20, 21.
Wow. That is heavy.
Damn.
Did you ever find out who
Saw you?
should we just say that name here? I think she's gonna go. I think she's gonna go to Olympics too, though. Again,
It's up
still
to
on the
you.
team. That's the insane part. She's still on the team doing it.
Did this person like have it out for you before or anything, or did you guys like butt heads with like
So,
you
like-
being? You said you were kind of top dog, right? Did anyone?
Yeah,
like,
so me and
was anyone
her-
bummed on that, or
Yeah, so me and her was like literally sisters, brother and sisters. So like when I started competing international, like she came like a year or two after that because she is like 3 years younger than me. But she was on the Barton back in the day. So like she had like more ability to get in US Open or those big contests. Then me and her parents was doing good too. So like we all together just like hanging Japanese crew, you know? Always since like we were younger. Then yeah, she was always following me to check the speed, or she always asked me about everything. Then I always answered it. I always like be kind for her to them. Then yeah, like so actually I still don't know why like this shit happened. I actually still don't know. Like I just think about it, but I still don't get it. Don't get why this happened, because I was like, me and Hao was like brother sister, like together all the time. I was like, whatever, like just follow me. Like I'll tell you anything. Then I always carry hardboard and do all that shit. Then one training camp in Colorado made change.
Damn.
But I guess she doesn't like to see someone bossing around. I guess I was kind of bossing around because I made team. I went to Olympics. I'm winning this contest. When I was 18, 19, for sure, I was bossing around.
Big dog on campus.
Exactly.
Kadono.
Kadonsky.
Donald cruising around, dropping back 16, switch back 16.
So that was dark double snitches over there.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't there. She didn't see anything.
Yeah. But for somebody who wants to be in the Olympics and wants to be, your goal is to win the Olympics. You just went, you're winning X Games, you're doing all these events and you're doing great and you're at the top of the game. You're one of the best snowboarders in the world. And to have your own ski federation revoke your ability to compete, essentially bury your own dream to go back to the Olympics because somebody snitched, is pretty fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
And it's devastating for your career path, right? Like how did that affect your career?
Oh my God.
Like sponsors too.
Sponsors. The huge part was like, I was prime. Definitely. I was like going up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
But then I had like more potential to going up. Then like that stopped. Then like went down. So that was biggest things for me, at least.
But then if you fast forward in time, you have that 2015 US Open that you win. And then all of this happens. You get your license revoked. You have to do probation. But then back, I think it was right around when COVID happened. I think 2020 was the next US Open that you came back for.
And you shut it down, dude. No, you got to walk us through that, from going from being at literally the top of the game, going toe-to-toe with McMo, winning all these events, to going to what would probably be, I don't know, your rock bottom of, probation, like Chris just said. And how did you come back? Like, that mental must have been gnarly to come back. And how did you get to that mentality of going into that US Open? Like, what were you going through?
I was going through, a lot of shit, because I was definitely struggling about like come back, like where I'm at, or like I didn't feel comfortable being in contest anymore after that happened, because I felt like a little behind. That little behind feeling fuck you up, because you always need to be, I'm gonna fuck you guys up. Like, I'm the best.
It's day in, day out.
Yeah.
That mentality, right?
Then I was like being that probation and doing like normal stuff, normal life. Then that, those mentality was like gone. I didn't like have any like against feeling during that probation time. Mm-hmm. So go back to contest was tough, definitely tough for sure. Then that last US Open, I thought that last US Open was last chance for me. If I couldn't put my run down, if I couldn't put anything down, I'm gonna be done. I can't get back on that fucking mix because too intense,
Yeah.
Then I didn't have enough time to practice. But ended up, I came in US 2020 January. Then I did some contests. I forgot what was that, but I think that was X Games. End of January, X Games. Then I stayed a whole month to practice in Copper. Then that worked for sure. And I was like, holy shit, I'm getting back. Then like doing that contest was like, all right, if I can put my run down, I'm done. Yuki, if you can, you're done. You know? So like in myself, I didn't care like who says that, like what people says. In myself, if I can win this contest, I'm done. That was my mentality.
Heavy. So you're going in with that mentality. Everyone's ripping. Everyone's got way more time on board than you, though. And you're coming into U.S. Open, like qualifier day. Like, walk us through the event week.
Oh my God. First, practice. I couldn't figure out what I want to do because back in the day, not that day, I hated do front double 9 off shark fin. But I have to hit 2 shark fins before jumps. So I was like trying to figure out what I can do. Then I don't want to show my max run in qualifier. So I was like trying to figure out what I can do, but I don't want to fall. And I don't want to miss to go to the final.
So where did you start in that? Did you start all the way from the low qualifiers or semis, or was it just semis, or was it qualifiers then? So so it's qualifiers, then semis, and then finals.
I guess that wasn't semis, just like
one big qualifier.
One big qualifier. Okay.
Then like top 10.
Yep.
Goes to the final.
Right.
Yep.
And you're trying to figure out a run that's like you're not going to show all your tricks, but you need to make it through.
Then that weather was bad. That super flat light. That day was a flat light. Then everyone started falling. Then I fall my first run. I did back triple at the bottom. I put every single run perfect to the bottom jump. Then I got too excited, and then I fucking yanked back triple 14.
Just yanked it.
Yeah, I just yanked it. Then I went so big. Then I fell, and I was like, "Oh my God, I missed it!" Right? There's a pressure's on.
You got 2 runs.
You only have 2 runs. Then there's 100 of people competing qualifier. Then you
10
can
spots.
only go 10 spots. So it's super tiny window. And I was like, holy shit, I got to put my run down. Fuck. Then I did super safety run, which is bullshit. But I made it to the final.
Everyone was falling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, smart.
So I was like, all right, I need to do back 10. And I did back 10 at the bottom jump. Then second round, fine. Then I went to final. I forgot the place. 7th?
Okay, so
Eighth?
like middle of the like lower pack.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
So
I made it through.
Hyped, you made it through.
Yep. Then
What are we going? Like, how you sleeping before an event like that? Are you like lights out, or do you stay up all night thinking about your run?
I smoked tons of weed, I remember.
Back at it like a bad habit, bro.
I remember I smoked tons of weed because I couldn't sleep. And I had to mentally pressure from myself. So I was like, I need to smoke. And yeah, I remember that.
It worked.
Then they have a 1 day practice day between quali and final. So I went to practice to do, make sure what I can do. Then I decided to do my routine. Then I didn't fall that run till final, since I decided. So like over 10 runs.
Just landing.
My winning run, that run, I didn't fall.
You landed 10 of them in a row.
Yeah.
Holy
I didn't miss that.
dude.
Like if I pull up that practice day run clips, it's insane. Like how consistent I was putting that run down. So I got kind of scared if judges didn't give me much points because I was like,
You had that one run. Who are you here with? Who are you at the U.S. Open? You got no coaches. You're not in the U.S.
Gaku.
You're with Gaku.
I was with the Gaku.
The dog.
Yeah, my dog.
So we're still rocking with Gaku.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
are. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm still rocking with Gaku.
I'm a Gaku guy. I'm glad to hear We're on Team Gaku.
Gaku
Yeah.
truther.
Yeah,
Gaku.
we're Gaku truthers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you and Gaku, kind of like full circle moment, right? Because
Yeah.
you went to Sochi with just him, right?
Yeah, just him.
And then you find yourself 6 years later, you've been dragged through the mud, and it's you and him again.
Yeah. Then also he got fired from national team together.
With you. You guys
With me.
both did.
Yeah.
So
I
you
was
guys have
like,
been through everything.
Gaku, you should lie. That like I did it by myself. You didn't like see anything. That way, like you can protect your position. Then he's like, no, I'm not gonna say that shit. Like he was like, yeah,
10
I
toes
saw that.
down.
What's wrong? He smoked weed. What's wrong? That Gaku did that. Then I was like, bro, respect.
Gaku.
Let's end with that. Let's dig up maybe we got an air horn for Gaku. See if we can find one.
Please.
Yeah, Gaku.
Yes, Gaku.
Yep.
You think he's going to listen to this?
Oh, he will for sure.
Sick. Nice.
Incredible. So you still didn't talk about when you actually put the run down in finals. Was it first run, second run,
3-run final?
3-run final?
3-round final. I put 3 out of 3.
Whew!
I put 2 out of 2. Then I did winning run, which was my first winning run in my life.
Oh, you had a victory lap.
Victory lap.
Oh, because top score went last run. So last run, top
So
score.
you knew you won on your last drop. Damn. So they re-rack for the third and final.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
So I put my run down first run. Then for sure they've been watching my run since practice. So they didn't give me much point because my rail one trick of rail was like a little off.
Which one?
Switchback two off.
Oh, that was nice. I watched it.
First run.
Yeah, it was still fine.
I think so. You think so?
Yeah.
Then like they like didn't give me much point. And I was like, whatever. I know this run's gonna be more point. Then I redo same exact run better. Then I got that point.
Laced it.
Yeah. Then third run, I was dropping at the end. I was watching red run, Macmo, Dustin. No,
Oh, yeah, that was a Dusty.
yeah.
Sure.
Macmo couldn't make it.
Oh, okay.
Macmo
Dusty
was watching.
second.
He's
that year,
announcing.
right?
McMo's announcing. He's in
Yeah.
the booth in that one.
Then Dusty lands quad. Yep. At the bottom jump.
T-shirt on.
Yep.
Yep. Chain
Iconic moment.
For sure, I thought, fuck, that one. That's it.
And it didn't do it, though.
It didn't do it. It didn't do it.
He's like, maybe you guys haven't heard of Kadono.
Don't know.
Kadono.
But
So
yeah,
what'd you do on your victory lap? You just do the run again?
I just did what I did.
Forgot it.
Forgot. I remember I did front 3 and method.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did method at
Perfect.
the bottom jump. So
Yeah, that's epic.
Did you flail or did you do a good one?
I think I did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did good. I think so. I hope so. I hope so.
Somewhere in this slew of shit, you got to cover a snowboarder mag. I remember doing a giant method.
Oh, that was at Super Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was this? Was this around this time period?
That was right after I got that, I got that trouble.
That
was right
you
after
went
you
to
got in
Super
trouble.
Park.
So-
after you got in trouble, right? Yeah.
So
You got the cover.
That news was, online. I went to Super Park. I got cover. I came back. Everything has happened.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What a wild ride.
That was.
And you've been in it seems like since that 2020 US Open, you've just been in the United States.
Been in here.
Like you're just
I'm
locked
American
in.
now.
When's the last time you went home?
2020 January 9th.
Damn.
Was my last day
Wow.
in Japan.
Crazy.
So almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years.
Yeah, so what's the reason for that?
At least I don't have to feel pressure or like eyes, like that I have to be this person.
No one's judging you.
No one's judging me, but like still everyone care about each other. I think that's a reason. I feel like I can be who I am truly, and like every decision I feel like it's right. But when I was in Japan, every decision based on like, it's not my opinion, you know, every decision was like based on like, how am I gonna look if I take this decision?
Yeah.
So like now I feel way better to wake up, sleep, be myself, living my life. So that's a huge for me, at least.
It's a lot off the chest.
Yeah.